Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my Doge Army, my Doge hodlers. How's everybody doing today on this Sunday? Hopefully, everybody's doing wonderfully blessed and having a safe day. This is your boy Jaime G, and you guys know what time it is, baby. For those of you that don't know, it's that Wild Wild West Cryptoland time where your boy Jaime G talks about Doge and overall crypto market news. Remember, guys, please, none of this is ever financial advice. It's just me sharing my thoughts and opinions, nothing more, nothing less. Please never take it as so, because if you do, then your ass is in a whole lot of trouble, because I'm definitely not a financial advisor. All right, now that we got all that shenanigans out of the way, are you guys ready to find out what's all good in the Doge hood? Without further ado, let's get it. All right, guys, Bitcoin is down 4.4%. We're sitting at 37,569 with 26 cents. Obviously, we were doing good. Markets were recovering. We went up to 40K, tested that 40K level, and got rejected, guys, as you can see. Now we are back on a downtrend. We definitely got rejected at that 40,000. It was 40,000 and some change was a crucial level of resistance to break past, and we got rejected. And by being rejected, well, you can see now where the markets are at. We're in the red because good old Grandpa Bitcoin couldn't break resistance. But guys, it's all right. We will test that level once again. But as you can see, that 34,000 area held us pretty good. We didn't dip any lower than 34K when we had the, Russia invading Ukraine. But enough of Bitcoin, guys. We'll get into some Bitcoin and overall crypto market news here in a tad bit. Now let's dive into Dogecoin, guys. We are number 13, right? But when things get better, right, when the overall sentiment in the market gets a little bit more positive, because right now there's a lot of fear and uncertainty in the markets, right, guys? Nobody knows which way the markets are going to go, yada, 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 so people are scared. Well, guys, we are number 13. We're sitting at 0.123. We're down 4.5%. 24-hour low was at 0.122, and 24-hour high was 0.128, almost 13 cents. Now our market cap is sitting at $16.32 billion, and volume is at $584.3 million. All right, now let's look at the charts real quick and see what's crackling and what's going on with the charts. All right, so what do we got here? Okay, let me get rid of this moving average first. Okay, now let's talk about this chart right here. Okay, so what do we see here? What's going on? What do you got here, Jaime? All right, so we're looking at the daily time frame, right? Let me get my scribbler ribbler real quick. All right, guys. So now what do you see here? Looks like we're stair stepping down, right? These to me are lower lows, which is bearish as all get up, right? If you look, right, guys, so we're go down. Make sure, okay, so we'll go down, boom, right, here's a low, then we come back down. Now here's another lower low, okay, then we come back down, lower low, boom, another lower low. What are we doing? We're obviously trending down, and it's like we're stair stepping, right? That's why I showed you. I made all these yellow marks here so you can see, right? We're just basically going like this, zoom, 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 stair stepping down, guys, right? And those are all lower lows in my opinion, which is bearish, right? But in the long term, guys, you know what I mean, things are bullish for Dogecoin and the overall crypto markets. But right now, you know what I mean, we have, this war going on, just, the Feds, possibly going to hike up interest rates. You know what I mean? We have inflation is up, at crazy amounts, highest it's been in 40 years. You know what I mean? So, guys, there's just a lot of fear, right? But you got to remember, what has changed for crypto? Nothing, right? The fundamentals have not changed. The technicals have not changed, right? So, with that being said, you got to just, when in doubt, zoom out and just, continue to be diamond hands if you have strong conviction in whatever it is that you're investing in, right? You got to ask yourself, why am I investing? Do I truly believe in the technology behind Doge, Ethereum, Bitcoin, whatever it is? And if the answer is still yes, then you continue to hodl, right? Through the ups and downs. All right, now let's talk about support and resistance real quick, okay? So obviously you can see, right, guys, this 8-day moving average, as you can see right here, guys, right? We tested it yesterday, the day before, and about 5 days ago as well, right? In the last week, we have tested it 4 times, and basically we can't break past this 8-day moving average. And that's coming in right now at 0.127, right? So 0.127 is resistance, right, at this moving average. And resistance or support, guys, is coming in at 12 cents, guys. And let me show you right now. Let me make a quick line. It's coming in right about right here. As you can see, we pretty much have tested that area for about, what, 1, 2, in the last 5 days, 4 times. But nonetheless, this area is holding us up. So 12, we're in a tight range, guys. You know what I mean? Basically, in 12, the lower 12 cents to the upper 12 cents are levels of resistance and support. But nonetheless, this area of 12 cents is holding us up. And if you look back over here as well, that was on around January 21st, right? Which is, let me get right here. Oh, let me get my thing the right way. Sorry, guys. This area right here, right? We tested it as well, and we bounced right off of it. So the point, what I'm trying to reiterate and drive home, guys, is that this area seems to be a pretty strong level of support. Okay, guys. So lower 12 cents and mid 12 cents, right? You can round that off to 13 cents if you must, if you want, whatever. It's up to you. But 0.127 is resistance at that 8-day moving average, and 12 cents is our support. Any questions, feel free to let me know down in the comment sections. Now let's dive into some Doge news before we get into some overall crypto market news. Now, it says 31.99% of circulating Doge supply held by Robinhood. Now, that is retail investors, guys, right? Such as you and me. I actually have my Doge on Robinhood, right? So basically 32% of the circulating Doge, guys, is held by retail investors, right? So that's a good amount. Now it says Dogecoin will alert Twitter account has revealed how much Dogecoin Robinhood is holding for its investors. Thanks to the recently launched cryptocurrency wallets, the company's clients now can withdraw crypto and send it to third-party addresses as well. Now, guys, I truly believe once 100% of all investors that have their crypto on Robinhood, I think it'll be bullish, right? I think it's a great thing that they're working on it now. There's only an X amount of percentage of people able to move their Dogecoin and other cryptos off of Robinhood. But once everybody can do it, I think it's going to be bullish and it's going to help the price of Doge when that happens, right? Now, it says Robinhood has announced that the share of the original and most popular meme cryptocurrency Dogecoin stored by the popular brokerage app Robinhood compromises almost 32% of the total supply in circulation. That is a staggering 42.4 Doge, which is equivalent to $5.3 billion. Now, the platform is holding these funds on behalf of its customers, such as you and I. The tweet says Robinhood stores Dogecoin on 2 wallets using 8 addresses, right? Now, guys, it says Robinhood, right? And then it shows here. Now, it says 810. Well, before I dive into this little article down here as well, now, like I was saying, I just want to touch on it briefly one more time, guys. I think this will be a positive catalyst once 100% of Doge holders, hodlers that have their Doge on Robinhood are able to move it. I think it will act as a positive catalyst for the price. But that's just my opinion. Now, 810 million Dogecoin shifted between anonymous wallets. Now, says the above-mentioned Doge-related Twitter account has also shared that a couple of days ago, anonymous whales made 3 large transfers of Dogecoin. In a total, they have moved more than 800 million Doge. One lump carried 400.7 million Doge, which is equivalent of $49.9 million. The other one was 205 million. The other two, right, were 205, which is equivalent of $25.4 million. Curiously, when this sum in Doge was shifted for the first time from multiple addresses to an anonymous wallet, the transaction fee was 12.92, which is $1.61, guys. Now, if you would have been moving $25 million worth of Ethereum, you best believe you would have been paying, $500 or more in gas fees. Now, in Doge, it only costs $1.61. Now, that's a big significant difference, guys. You know what I mean? Now, people should be using Doge. You know what I mean? Is what I'm trying to point out here, and that's what this article is trying to do as well. Now it shows you down here, right? Now it says, as this sum was moved to another unknown wallet, the fee constituted of 2.4 Dogecoin, worth 25 cents, right? And it shows you right here. So $49.9 million, guys. It cost 37 cents to move, right? And then when they shifted around 25.4 million, it was 25 cents. And then the other transaction, which was $1.61. Less than freaking $5 to move around. What is that, guys? 49 point. Do the math. What's that? 50 plus. So $100 million. $100 million costs less than $5 to move around on the Doge blockchain, as opposed to Ethereum or Bitcoin, right? Just goes to show you we've come a long way as far as transactions costs go, and our transaction speeds are fast as well, right, guys? So a lot to look out for, a lot to be positive, guys, and you know what I mean. Now, is this gonna push the price up? No. The overall sentiment in the market right now, guys, is bearish because there's a lot of fear and uncertainty. It is what it is. But you got it, like I continuously say, you got to have strong conviction in whatever assets you're investing in, whether it's the cryptos or the regular stock market. You know what I mean? And for me, my conviction is strong, and I'm holding for the long term, regardless of the ups and downs. You just got to get used to it. Now, all right, guys. Now, this is what I had as far as Dogecoin goes. Now let's dive into some overall crypto market news. Thank you for being with me on this Sunday. If you're still with me, now I just wanted to read this because this is positive for the overall market, for humanity, guys, for what's going on in crazy times right now in Ukraine. Right now, it says Elon Musk steps up to save Ukraine's internet, but details are sparse. It says the tech billionaire activated his Starlink satellite internet service in the country and said terminals needed to access the services are on their way. Now, this is huge, guys, right? Because we need internet. You know what I mean? Everybody in the world needs internet, especially the people in Ukraine, right? To post their videos and talk to loved ones and so on and so forth. So it's crucial, very crucial that they get internet service. Now, it says Elon Musk, tech billionaire and founder of aerospace manufacturer SpaceX, has agreed to rescue Ukraine's internet after the country's vice prime minister, I don't know how to say the name, reached out to him via Twitter. And on Friday, Ukraine Vice Prime Minister and Minister of Digital Transformation turned his attention away from, basically, they, were asking Mr. Musk if he can, use some of their Starlinks. And he said Starlink services is now active in Ukraine, more terminals en route. So I think this was really honorable and very, very nice and very cool, man, of Mr. Elon Musk to do this, right? Because that part of the country is being invaded by Russia, as the whole world knows, and internet service is important. I just wanted to share this, right, guys, on a positive note for what's going on out there. Now, let's get into some bullish news, which is overall good for Doge as well, guys. Now, it says addresses holding 0.1 Bitcoin hits all-time high over 3 million. Now it says the adoption of cryptocurrencies has been growing tremendously this week, following a dip in the crypto price as a result of Putin's declaration of an invasion in Ukraine. Now it says, according to Glassnode, the number of cryptocurrency addresses holding from 0.1 Bitcoin recently surged to an all-time high of 3.3 million. Bitcoin number of addresses holding coin just reached, right, and it gives the same number again. Says, while the surge in the number of addresses holding at least 0.1 Bitcoin does not reflect the number of people currently holding the world's largest cryptocurrency, the development suggests that Bitcoin adoption is gaining momentum. Now, I'm telling you guys, regardless of the dips, regardless of the volatility, people are still hodling, people are still buying Bitcoin, guys, and overall crypto. In this case, we're talking about Bitcoin, but the reason I'm pointing this out, guys, is because people are still bullish, guys. Cryptocurrencies ain't going nowhere. Bitcoin is going to hit $100,000, whether it's the end of this year or next year. Bitcoin is just going to continuously to go up. So the sooner you invest in cryptocurrencies, man, the better you will be. Now it says accumulation spree amid Bitcoin dip. Recall the Bitcoin was trading around 39K in the early hours of yesterday before Russian president declared full-scale invasion on Ukraine in a bid to achieve its demands, which includes, we know all that. It says, moments after announcement was made, Bitcoin, along other cryptocurrencies in the top 10 crypto ranks, shredded at least 10%, right? So they dipped all the way down, basically, right, guys? Then we bounced back all the way up to 40K. Now we're back at 37, guys. But nonetheless, this goes to show you guys that people are still buying it regardless of the ups and downs. Now, it says Bitcoin is still on its way to 100,000, says Bloomberg's strategist. Now, it says Mike McGlone, senior commodity strategist, however the hell you say that word, at Bloomberg Intelligence, has once again stated that Bitcoin price is on track to 100K. I fully expect it's on its way to 100K. McClung doesn't think that Bitcoin will get much below 30,000 this year, despite severe bearish pressure. So do I, guys. Now it says the analyst says that Bitcoin is on its way to becoming the global digital reserve asset. At the same time, McClone has pointed out to massive speculative excess within the crypto industry. As reported by You Today, he recently said that cryptocurrencies like Doge had to go down for blue chip cryptocurrencies of the likes of Bitcoin to shine. I don't agree with him on that, guys. Dogecoin is here to stay. It is the OG triple OG meme coin, and it is here to stay, and it is part of, you know what I mean, the top 20. It'll be the part of the top 10. But the point I'm making, guys, is Dogecoin has made its mark in the crypto world, and it is here to stay. Now, just one, it says, you know what I mean, guys? You know, you have people still calling for 100K, right? He didn't say this year, might not be this year, guys, but the point being is, it's on its way there. You know, now, I wanted to point this out right here, guys. Now, a lot of people are a little worried, right? Now, it says analysts warn. Come on, man. I wanted to load up. Thank you if you're still with me, man. I'll close out with this one. Now, it says analysts warn of regulatory risks if Russia is able to use crypto to evade sanctions. Now, basically, what people are wondering and putting opinion on is that, you know, if say, you know, because of these hardcore sanctions on Russia, maybe they'll start using crypto such as Bitcoin or Dogecoin to get around the sanctions. Now, if so, will America, you know, start coming down hardcore and bring down the hammer on crypto so that Russia can't access crypto, right? You know, they're trying to get them to, you know, break them down financially, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? So I don't think that that's going to happen. I don't think that it's going to be an issue, you know, although some people think it might be, right? And that's what this article is breaking down. If you want to check it out, it's in bitcoin.com. I'm not going to read it. I just want to, what do you guys think, right? Do you think that, you know, America would bring down not sanctions, you know, regulate it hardcore and bring the hammer down on crypto, you know what I mean, to try to prevent Russia from accessing finances through crypto? I don't think it's going to happen, but it's a possibility, you know what I mean? But anyways, this is what I had for you on this Sunday, man. Thank you if you stayed with me to the end. I know I can jibber jabber to the end. Stay safe, stay blessed. Remember, when in doubt, zoom out and ask yourself, guys, has anything changed uh, as far as the technicals, as far technology wise, as far as fundamental wise for crypto assets such as Dogecoin or Bitcoin? If you answered no, then continue to diamond hands, man. Be diamond hands, don't be paper hands, guys. Remember, it's gonna pay off in 5 years. This is long term investing. Anyways, love you guys. Peace. Stay safe. Much love to Ukraine.